Hey guys, I'm Doug and you are watching D&E in the Garage, and today I want to talk about knives. See, every day I carry a Benchmade with me. That's my everyday carry knife. It's what is it, about a 3-inch blade, axis flipper, and I send it in to get serviced. It's got a lifetime warranty. They'll replace some worn out parts and stuff. So I had to find another everyday carry while they have it, and I happen to have this Leatherman here that I got as a groomsman gift. It's a Leatherman Wingman. Right, and I don't usually carry a Leatherman because I think they are a little bit bulky for everyday carry, but I figured I'd give it a shot, and I've been carrying it for 2 or 3 days now, and I've got some observations and some things, and I thought we'd give it a little bit of a torture test tonight, and see if we can test. They say there's 14 tools in this, alright, and whenever they say that about multi-tools like this, I'm so skeptical, you know. A lot of times they count like lanyard points as like a tool, so I thought I'd go through all of the different tools that Leatherman is claiming are in this knife and maybe test a few of them and put them through their paces. So what I have laid out here are the 14 tools that they claim are in this knife. Alright, let's start from left to right. The first thing they claim is in this tool is a pair of scissors. They are correct. Alright, right here on the side, it flips out. You can flip it out when it's not even open. It actually locks into place. There are some relatively decent scissors, alright? They cut, you know, cut some fabric right there. I suppose if you had to trim your fingernails, not unuseful, you know, it's nice that you don't have to open it. They are there, alright? Obviously they claim there's a knife in it. I don't have a pocket knife here because I just told you mine is out at the shop. I got a couple other ones around, but I didn't bother pulling out. The problem I have with this knife right off the bat is it's a combo blade. I hate that, right? It doesn't do anything good. You know, I love this part of a blade down here. If I'm whittling or I'm really trying to get into something, you want to be able to cut down there. I don't need this half edge. Have you ever tried to sharpen one of these serrated blades? It's doable with like a chainsaw file, like a rat tail, but it's a pain, you know? So losing points for that. It is a good blade. It's definitely sharp. I like that I can open it without opening the entire knife up, but come on, man, stop with the combo blades. It's a gimmick, right? It's not. It doesn't make a good knife. Give me a solid blade, and then if you insist, give me a, you know, a 3-inch, 2.5-inch serrated blade inside. You can't do anything with it. You think I'm cutting a tree with this? No. So, not a fan of that. All right, let's get inside of it. Next thing they're claiming, obviously, every multi-tool, some needle nose pliers. There you go. They're needle nose. You know, they count, they're counting right down here as a regular pliers. That's one of the tools, you know. Okay, sure, whatever, I guess. As far as needle nose goes, you know, they're spring operated. That's pretty nice. Certainly going to be better than no pliers if that's all you got. They're not very big, but I dig it, you know. It's going to be nice to have pliers in my pocket at all times. You know, that's one of the things I'm figuring out. It is kind of nice to have some of these tools with you at all times as opposed to just having a blade. All right. Tool number 5, wire cutters. They are claiming are in here, and they're accurate. You know, right down here, that little bit of it is wire cutters. Let's see. They're claiming wire strippers, and let's see, which side is that on? Right about here. That's what they're calling a wire stripper. That V right there. We're gonna test these in a minute. I'm just running through it real quick. All right. They're calling that a wire stripper. I don't know. We will see how valid that is, how viable of a wire stripper that is. I have my doubts. Next, they are claiming double. We got a twofer right here. Well, actually, staying on this one, can opener. Got any Boy Scouts out there? Any of y'all ever tried to open a can with this? We're going to do it in a minute. And again, I have my doubts. Next up, a wood and metal file. Okay. It's not even cross-hatched. It's just one directional. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't, but you know, files usually go 2 directions. This one only goes this way, so nothing compared to this. But at the same time, I'm not ever going to be carrying this around. So, sure. I mean, maybe, you know, I got to take a burr off of something that might be useful. Then this one really gets me. They're claiming a ruler on it. All right, it doesn't even have any numbers. It's just so what is it? It's probably about 1.5 inches, and I don't know how many centimeters. So they're claiming this as a ruler. I call shenanigans. It's 1.25 inch ruler. All right, what in the world am I measuring with that? Just leave it off of there, you know. But whatever. I guess anything to get their number. Next up, a box opener. Now this I like. I used to work in a factory, not factory. I used to work in a warehouse, and a little box cutter like this, yeah, absolutely, I can get behind that, you know. Moving on to the other side. So that's your box cutter, wire cutters. Other side. Oh, you know what else is on here? They're calling this a large screwdriver up here. So I guess I'll buy that. You can use it to pry. You know, obviously not quite as large as this one. But, oh wait, or is the large over here? Yeah, sorry, that's the medium. That's the medium. So, okay. I mean, it's a reasonably sized screwdriver, I guess. You could do something with that. The other side, flip side, here we go. And again, I'm going to test these in a minute. I'm just running through them. This is the large screwdriver. Okay, I'll buy that. That's a pretty... I mean, this right here is a large screwdriver. I use that as a pry bar, you know. I don't know what you'd use that for. It's pretty thick, you know. It's even thicker than this one comparatively, just about, but... And then, of course, your Phillips screwdriver, you know. And back over here, I guess there was a bottle opener, too. Where was that guy? Let's see. So, I guess they're calling this a can opener and a bottle opener. Interesting. So, there's your can opener. I mean, I'm not going to be carrying this guy around, so I guess this is better than nothing. And, you know, bottle opener, whatever. I mean, if you've got the side of anything, you know, I don't know, y'all know that trick. You just pop like that. Maybe I'll do a video on it. I don't know. Anyway, let's test a couple of these, right? The first thing I want to do, I feel like most people who are going to be actually using this knife and actually using the features, what's something you're probably going to use this for a lot? I'm thinking electrical stuff. Maybe you're keeping it in an electrical bag. I know it probably would be a pretty good tool if you're running speaker wires in a car to have everything on you. So let's try to strip a wire. Let's try to cut a wire first. All right, let's take this little bit of wire right here. What is this? 16 gauge, all right? Oh, uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Wire cutters get an F. That was terrible. I'll bet you the scissors could have cut better than that. And it's not clean either. It's all mushed at the end. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah, wire cutters get an F. What the heck? You serious? Let's try again. I think I might have been cutting a little too low. Let's try a little higher up. And okay, a little better the second time around, but not great. I guess better, again, better than nothing. Now let's try to strip it. Where was that wire stripper? Right over here. Okay, so we're gonna get that guy out. We're gonna even close the knife. That's how you're supposed to use these utensils, with the knife all the way closed so you get maximum strength on it. This is sharp. I can feel it. It's already grabbing it. How am I supposed to? Okay. Well, we did one side. Let's try to get the other now. And there we go. Alright, so that worked. That actually worked really well. It's better than using the method where you try to cut it with the wire cutters. And then we're going to just put a connection on here and try to crimp it with the needle nose, you know. I stripped a little too much of it off, but that's okay. Let's see now. Put this guy away. Does this lock? No. Okay. Let's see about crimping this. What do you think? Oof. It kind of hurts your hand, I'm not going to lie. Ow, it hurts your hand a lot actually because of how uneven this is to really squeeze down and try to crimp it. I mean, I'm a man, I can handle it, I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, oh, no, maybe not. Let's see now. Why didn't it didn't take. It's hard, it's really hard to cramp it down enough because, well, now we're getting sloppy, but let's see what we can't get her. Let's try to go down a little more. Give it a good squeeze. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if I was gonna keep this in my electrical bag or use it when I'm running, don't judge me on how it's a little messy, but that's not necessarily the tool. That was a little bit me. Not bad. The wire cutters do work. The pliers do work. I mean, I don't know what else you're gonna use these pliers for. I guess in a pinch, if you had them like with you while you're biking or something, you could probably get on a, you know, get on a nut or something if you really had to. Actually, yeah, that's pretty nice. This is actually pretty tight. So. Let's see. Yeah, they're locking on there. I will give them that. It's got real deep teeth. I don't know if you can see. So, I mean, it's going to be better than nothing if that's all I've got. All right. I want to test this file. All right, they're talking about a wood and a metal file. So let's bring that guy out. First of all, wood. I don't like wood rasp. Is that what you mean? Because this is not a wood rasp. This is just a piece of pine right here. What am I really gonna? Actually, okay. I guess I don't know what you'd be doing, but it's not very long. But I guess it's taking off wood there. You know, maybe if I'm just taking off an edge, maybe I'm in the woods. I mean, I don't know. Well, that did better than I thought. Let's try it on some metal. What do we have around here? Probably not fair to use a grade 8 bolt. That's not a fair test. Here, this right here is just a little piece of throwaway. What do you think? I mean, it did remove metal, I guess. Actually, I'm surprised. I think it's better as a wood file than as a metal file. And I think that's because it's not cross-hatched like I was talking about. Interesting. Alright, I'm not going to bother testing the bottle opener because everybody can open a bottle with dang near anything that's metal. What else we got here? The box opener? Yeah, I mean, it's sharp, you know? I don't feel the need to, what can we try that on? I don't have a box around here. Want to try it on some paper? Something? Let's see, actually. I'll show you on this plastic right here. Oh yeah, it cuts into it, no problem. No problem at all. Forget about it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, box opener. This would be great, actually. I could see if you work in a warehouse or something, just having this open while you're opening boxes. It's got a nice shape to it. I dig it. It's definitely safer than one of these. You can definitely cut yourself. Seriously though, I think that's probably my favorite tool on there. I don't use it every day anymore, but when I was working in a warehouse, for sure. All right, here's what I want to do. Right, you ready? Can opener. Oh my god. If you've ever used one of these to open cans, my very first knife I ever got as a Cub Scout, my dad bought me. He said, "Don't cut yourself with that blade." I'll tell you, I didn't cut myself with the blade. I cut myself with this thing. It was friggin' sharp, and I closed it on my finger. I tried to hide it from him because I thought he was going to take it away from me. All right, this is how you're supposed to use these. The lip on this can, you get this hook right underneath it, and you have to work your way around. So you got the hook on one side, the blade on the other. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's one. Yeah, you just have to work your way around.
Oh man.
Alright, there you go. I don't know why I chose a can of olives. I friggin' hate olives. Now my knife smells like olives. This was a terrible decision. Alright, seriously though, honestly, this wasn't a bad can opener. Like, I'm not going to be opening stuff in the kitchen with it, but why not, right? If you're camping, I mean, ugh, it really does. It smells like olives. It's gross. Why not, right? Okay, let's go to reactions now real quick. I don't want to make this a long video. Obviously, having a pair of pliers is nice. I think the blade is kind of BS. Don't give me a half blade. I hate those. It doesn't do either thing good. It's a terrible... and honestly, the blade is actually very thin. I'm sure they did that to save overall space, but I would be worried about breaking this blade. I use my knife. I carry it every day, and I use it every day for everything. You know, whether I'm... You know, even opening a bottle, I'd be kind of afraid... I don't know if you can see it. Oops, sorry. I don't know if you can see it flexing a little bit. I'm not impressed with the blade, and it is first and foremost a knife. So losing points there for sure. I prefer the Gerber style where the pliers kind of flip out, but I get it. This is a Leatherman. That's what they do. Pliers look good. The can opener worked. I'm surprised with the rasp, the wood file as they're calling it there. Yeah, I mean, overall, I would buy it. I think this is Leatherman's cheaper option, the cheapest option that Leatherman has. So I would say go ahead and spend the, I think I saw it on their site for $34. If you want a good quality, I know there's some warranty that goes along with this. You want a good quality multi-tool. Leatherman's a great name. I know they have a good warranty. Like I said, this isn't a sponsored video or anything. Thought I'd let you guys know what I thought about it, put it through its paces a little bit. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe at some point I'll get a hold of the Gerber multi-tool and we'll do a side-by-side with that, alright? Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.